Ah, oh, the mouse. Mighty mouse, here I am to save the day. Why, yes, I did just have a grilled cheese. Thanks for asking. I also had barbecue chips, and they were wonderful. It was great, yes. Can't drown my demons, they know how to swim. What are your demons, everybody? What keeps you up at night? For me, it's Cthulhu the Undying. And watching The Office on Netflix. Yeah, that's about it. I'm a mess. I'm so sorry for what you all just witnessed. Basically, when I opened up OBS, it was set up to record the screen that OBS was on, where the mouse was jumping around, so I decided to just record and see where it went, and you got the best of all the things I said, including Mighty Mouse and Cthulhu. Here's a vlog. Anyway, today is the first vlog here on the channel. I'm Logiconik, and basically what I want to do with this one is catch you up to date a little bit on the channel, tell you what the vlogs are going to be about, let you know what's going on, really. First thing on the agenda, which I'll keep here on my phone, is what the vlogs are going to be. Every week I'm going to be doing something different with them, talk about a different subject, and I'll have no script or anything, just little notes on my phone that tell me what I wanted to talk about, but not what to say about them. It's basically going to be whatever comes off the top of my head, and hopefully something you enjoy, things that I'm passionate about a lot of times. Sometimes they'll be really serious, sometimes they'll be less fun, whimsical thing. Less fun. There'll be more fun, whimsical things. And that's basically what vlogs are. And YouTube. Let's talk about my YouTube channel right now. I told you in the intro video, which will probably be getting taken off of listed soon because it's kind of inaccurate for what I'm planning to do. After a week here making videos, this will be the third, I've decided, I promised 4 videos a week, but that might not be feasible right now because I'm very new to all of this. I've never used the Adobe suite extensively until now. I only knew the bare bones of it, so I'm still learning. Hopefully I'll get good enough at it that I can edit videos more quickly and be able to put them out, but the types of things I want to do, I can't put out the quality that I want to 4 times a week, like I said. So I think I'm going to roll back to about 3 videos a week, which means that you'll get a game every Monday. I'm going to try to do on Tuesdays some sort of other random video, and then Friday or Saturday I'll give you a vlog like this one, just keep you up to date or talk about some other subjects. And that's what's happening with the YouTube channel. Jump straight into Twitch. Yeah, this week I'm going to be starting streaming video games on Twitch, because I've been too caught up with actually getting this YouTube and everything set up to jump in and do a stream, even though that's much simpler and less time consuming. Now that I've gotten it down to how to get these videos put together and everything, I'm going to jump into Twitch streaming. I'll probably be doing Firewatch, I believe is the name of the game, for my first stream. Yes, Firewatch, because that's one that I can jump in with people and have the audience interact and help me along. So we'll be starting out with that, and then I'll kind of go from what people want to see or what I think people can interact with the best. So I'm really looking forward to that, jumping to gaming. It's something I'm very passionate about, but don't want to dedicate my channel here to. And that's basically where I'm sitting on Twitch right now, so that's good. Let's see, the next thing on the agenda. New studio space. I am currently set up in my studio space, which that will probably change in future vlogs. Right now I'm using the webcam that I use to record my Let's Plays and all that sort of thing, my other videos. I've kind of set it up to where it's going to be more productive in making YouTube videos, recording my music, and recording my voice work, because before it was set up specifically for recording my voice, for voiceover things, but obviously if I'm going to be in front of a camera and doing YouTube videos, I need to have something better suited for that, so don't want to be here for every vlog. I really want this to be exclusively for my videos that go up that are not scripted, but more structurally planned than a vlog. So I'm probably going to switch over to my Kindle or my phone recording vlogs in the future until I can afford to get a good camera for it. and you'll get to see other parts of my apartment. But I just set up this new studio. I've got the background for my old place right here in front of me. You can't see right now. I'll probably do a tour very soon. I've switched to this more flat behind me that I can put lights on. I've got all my lights set up and everything. I've switched to a 2-monitor setup, which is kind of weird. I've always used 3 monitors, but I moved the TV into the other room, so this is where we're at. This is my studio. I'll do a tour of it soon. Hopefully things sound better here. Hopefully I get a better quality recording. I feel the space is more productive for me personally, so that's good. One last thing I want to do on this vlog is just talk a little bit about myself, let you guys get to know me, because that's important. Yeah, so basically I'm Colin. I go by Logiconik, as you know if you're watching this, I hope. I desperately hope you know that if you're watching this. But basically, how I got to this point is what I want to tell you today. I started off as a audio tech sort of guy. Back when I was young, like 10 or 11, I was helping out at the church I went to at the time, and I learned audio equipment through that. Eventually I joined band in school, played trumpet, got a guitar when I was in 8th grade, practiced an ungodly amount of time on that, like 8 or 9 hours a day when I first started. And from there, I got into the music scene. I started making music more professionally, both in studio and live settings. Played a lot, switched over to bass being my main instrument, picked up piano and ukulele and drums and many other instruments, and that was fun. When I was in high school, I started choir because basically I was pressured into it. They said do it for a year, and I said fine. If you'll stop asking about it, I'll join choir even though I don't want to sing. So I joined that my sophomore year, and then my junior year I got thrown into the theater side because it was required that everyone in choir do the theater works, do the musical of the year. Whoopee! So I got cast as Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors. Didn't really like it. Was not a fan. Pretended I loved it. But I did not want anything to do with it. And then I ended up the next year auditioning and becoming Thénardier in Les Mis, which was fun. I enjoyed that a lot more. But I still love doing audio engineering and music way more than theater. I never thought I would do theater after high school, until I was approached by a friend that said, hey, I'm starting a theater company and I need an audio guy. And I said, hey, I'm your guy. I don't know anything about theater audio, but I know a lot about audio, so let's go do this thing, it'll be fun. And we did it, and we ended up starting Brilliantly Different Productions, which ran for the next 4 years, I guess. We did several productions, and I ended up diving deep into theater, switching after 2 years at uni from a music major to a theater major, which I then dropped because it's expensive and I really wasn't learning much of anything that was getting me any better jobs than I would. Brilliantly Different was liquidized after we did Chaplin the Musical, which was a premiere, and that was really fun. Got to work with Thomas Meehan and Christopher Curtis, so wonderful, wonderful times, great people. After that, I got a safe job at a hotel and decided that was what I was going to do. It was a steady income. It was safe. It was staying away from the creative side of things, but that meant that it was stable. I was not going to have to worry about where's my next gig coming from. And here recently as January, hours started to drop there, and I realized that it wasn't as safe as I thought, which immediately made me think of a Jim Carrey speech that he gave at a commencement, which I'll play a little clip from right now. The quote that I thought of specifically.
My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that that was possible for him. And so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant. And when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job. And our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love.
So basically that left me with this safe job that wasn't nearly as safe as I thought. I wasn't making as much as I was before, and I wasn't getting hours, but not getting hours is honestly why I'm here. Because I decided to go ahead and take that jump right into the things I loved again, because sure, I had some free time. I was gaming on the side of working there, but I wasn't loving it. I wasn't loving life. So I jumped into this, and here I am. I decided to jump headfirst into voice acting again, which inspired me to go back to my ideas I had about YouTube, because I've been thinking about it, but you know, there's always that reason to not do something. I decided to jump in just without knowing exactly where things were going, and here we are. I'm honestly happy with the way things have turned out, even though I'm not making nearly as much as I did before. I'm loving getting to play with my creative side again, getting to make music, getting to make videos, playing games. And I also just recently started work on a podcast called The Road to Becoming a Voice Actor. Probably some of you watching are a part of that team. And I'll be hosting season 2, which is really fun. It'll be great. I get to talk to a lot of fun people and dive into the subject of voice acting, so check that out. I'll link that channel in the description, and you'll see videos start to come soon on that. And there's some great personalities on that team, and I just can't wait to see what they bring to the table in that field. And I'll also be keeping you up to date on my voice acting. I'm currently working on 2 shows. Crescendo, which is a show by the studio Writers Cove, which will be up on their YouTube channel. I'll link it once videos start getting released, once you start seeing me in that. And then I'm also working on something called Crod, which is by Code 2 Studios, and I'll put links to that too once they start uploading. So hopefully you enjoy those things. I will definitely be linking you to things that I'm doing voice work on, and I'll be trying to put out the best possible content and as much of it as I can. Now, like I said, I'm probably going to be moving to 3 videos a week, but if I have time, if I can edit things quickly enough, I will definitely put out more than 3 a week, because I want as much content on here as possible. I'm loving it, I just don't want it to be a low quality for you guys. And these vlogs are basically going to be unedited. I'll just hit record and talk and clip out the parts where I'm fumbling a lot over my words, or the parts that are unimportant, the parts where I just decide to go on and on and on. And that was an example of one of those cuts. And basically, you'll just be seeing raw footage of me unedited, other than cutting and splicing it together. So hopefully you enjoy that. Anyway, that's kind of a short little idea of what I do, why I'm here, how I got here, and where the channel's going. Next week I'll be bringing some other subject, probably something a little more serious, but we'll see. I don't know where it's going. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about next week yet. Anyway, I think that's all I have time for, so this is Logiconik, signing off.